this is?
No, I'm saying we all know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Are we writing it down?
Okay. Alright, so guys, so we got the thorax today. So we're going to do the sections of the thorax in addition to labeling the heart, basics of the heart at least. So, what's the, at least the heart part of, like, what's the basic cavity? Is it?
You're talking about this?
Yeah, just like in general, what is it?
Oh, in general here?
Yeah, mediastinum. So, got the mediastinum is the entire thing here. What's this going on right here?
Sternal angle.
Alright, so that's the sternal angle, and so that's about T4, T5 level on the vertebrae. So that's the division point between the mediastinum, between the superior and the inferior part. So we have superior, inferior, right? Alright, those are the two main divisions. In the inferior mediastinum, we have three sections. First section's here in blue. Which one's that?
Anterior.
So we have anterior because it's in front of the heart, and we have the heart and the
Middle.
there you go, mediastinum, and then the green portion comes all the way down here, kind of back behind the diaphragm.
Okay.
So it's everything behind. So of course posterior. All right, then we have rib 1, and that's pretty much all we need for labeling there. Now on the heart portion, so it seems to be giving everybody trouble. We have the convenience of a word bank. So, it says directions, label parts of the heart and then circle the valves. So, let's label first and then do the valves. So, this first part here, we want to say it's coming to this. I don't know,
Wait, is it pointing to the blood flow or?
okay, so it's
the
it's pointing to this portion here.
Okay, so it's a valve.
Well, it says the circle of valve. We're trying to label. So, this part here, I think someone said it.
Pulmonary artery.
Yeah, so this one here, number 1 is the pulmonary artery that is coming out and going out to the lungs, right? Going down to number 2, this section here,
That's the right atrium.
right atrium, and what's flowing into the right atrium?
Pardon me?
What's flowing into the right atrium?
Okay, so that's the oxygenated blood.
Right, so it's coming in from the superior
Pulmonary
vena cava and the inferior, and then down in here, the coronary sinus as well. So, right atrium. Right atrium flows into the
Right ventricle,
right ventricle. Right ventricle exits out the, we just said it.
which is the pulmonary.
Alright, so the blood's in here, getting reoxygenated, comes back, what?
To the pulmonary artery. Pulmonary arteries?
No.
No,
So remember,
No.
arteries and veins have nothing to do with whether the blood's oxygenated or
Okay.
unoxygenated. So if it's going away from the heart, it's an
The
artery,
artery.
no matter what's going on inside it. If it's coming back in,
It's a vein.
it's a vein. So right atrium, or right ventricle, I mean, exits the pulmonary
Artery.
artery. The oxygenated blood coming back from the lungs is the
Pulmonary veins.
vein, right? So the pulmonary vein enters into where?
To the left atrium.
Left atrium here, right? You see it's coming from the lungs back into here. It's on both sides bilaterally. So we're in the left atrium. Left atrium goes into the
Left ventricle.
left ventricle. Left ventricle exits via
Aortic.
The aortic.
aortic. The aorta. Yeah. All right. So we got 4 main valves going on. So where do you think they are? So yeah. So we
The
have.
tricuspid.
So this one here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one from the right aorta. or
Atrium.
Right atrium to the right ventricle would be the tricuspid. From the right ventricle out to the pulmonary arteries.
To the pulmonic.
Pulmonic, right? All right, and then we're coming back from the lungs into the left atrium. Left atrium enters into the left,
Ventricle.
Ventricle through.
The mitral.
right?
No.
Aortic.
No,
it might
the
be
aortic is the exit one over here.
There's a mitral valve.
Bicuspid.
This is bicuspid mitral valve.
Yep. And then we just said it. All the blood exits the left ventricle into
That's
the aortic.
Aortic.
All right, there we go.
So the valve that creates the exiting of the blood from
Then
the
by.
left
always from the atrium to the
Ventricle is
ventricle.
the aortic.
Deus
Say that
aortic.
again.
The blood that's
Yeah,
coming out of
pulmonic
the blood
valve.
that's gonna go back from or out into
This is the
the left ventricle would be the aortic valve.
Yeah, so we have oxygenated blood coming in here, go into the left ventricle.
Through the
Left
mitral valve.
ventricle comes out to the body, or I guess it kind of looks around back here. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Sounds
yeah, aortic valve.
Yay.
And that's the one we used so when we actually doing the auscultation.